Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So if I look a little uneven, it is because I am trying to carry my very big FabFitFun Winter 2023 box. It arrived. I got a lot. Got some add-ons. Got a lot of extras. Let's get into it. Okay, so if you've watched my channel for any bit of time, you know that I do a kind of a preview, what the spoilers are, what I think I'm going to be choosing, and then I do an unboxing and kind of tell you what I chose. Sometimes the choices are a little different. When I actually went to choose, there was more options or maybe something was sold out. This time there were some additional options that were not in the spoilers, so I will talk about that. Very rarely though do I do add-ons. However, I always look at the add-ons. The add-ons usually start the day before the customization. But I usually don't do add-ons. I did two this time. So first of all, I do a refill. I don't think I've ever talked about this. I do a refill. They have this option where you can do a refill, and basically you get it every single time you get a box. I always get this. It ends up being $6.30. It is the Core's Renewing Body Cleanser. I got this in one box and it's been an option for a refill for forever. I think this is maybe the fourth or fifth one I've gotten for $6.30. I think it's like normally like 20 bucks. I love it. It lasts a long time. I love it. It smells good. It's just great. So this is something that it's a kind of like a staple in my box. But then I did do two add-ons, and the first one was this Olaplex Bond Maintenance Clarifying Shampoo. I've used this before. I love it. I love a good clarifying shampoo. This was $14. I think it's like normally $28, so it was half off, but it's a really great clarifying shampoo. I do love using a clarifying shampoo every 2 or 3 shampoos. And when I do a clarifying shampoo, I usually will do a deep conditioning hair mask, which I have a lot. So I did purchase this one. I also have like their purple one, but I've also tried it, but I've used this before. It was great, and for $14 it was fantastic. And then the other thing was this desk mat. So this is the Reach for the Stars desk mat. This was $12, and I purchased this because I got a desk mat, I want to say last year, in one of the boxes, and it has started to kind of fray a little bit because it's cloth. This one is actually vinyl, so I really like this one. I think this is going to last a little bit longer. I like the one that I had before. It's just like I said, it's starting to fray a little bit because it is cloth. This one I think is it's just thinner. I think this is going to be really nice. So I'm going to be putting this on my desk. Again, this was one that I contemplated about, but for $12 I said, you know what, I think I can use it. And once I got here in person, I have no regrets because it's even prettier in person. Okay, so now we'll get into the actual Winter 2023 box. As I've mentioned in my previous videos that I am an annual subscriber. I am not a FabFitFun partner. I pay for my membership, and in fact, I actually just renewed this season. So the price was $219.99, so essentially $220. And but the benefit of being an annual subscriber is you get to choose every single customization. So you get to choose all 6, and you get 2 weeks before. So and I set my alarm. So when I went and did my customization, everything was available to me. Now I did go back in like 10 minutes later and some things were sold out. I also went back in 2 days later, and there were some additional options, mainly in I think 5 or 6, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's get into what were my choices for customization number 1 and what did I choose. So first up, we had the Commodity Milk Expressive perfume, the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream, the Mary Blackwell Short Stories Tiered App Tray, the Miyamika Car Organizer, Free People Fringe Throw Blanket, the Rebecca Minkoff Quilted Studded Crossbody, the Amber Sceats Stella Crystal Bag, the Fenty Skin Watch Ya Tone 5% Niacinamide Dark Spot Serum, the LANEIGE Water Bank Serum, the Haps Votive Set, the Splendid Velour Robe in a variety of sizes, The insert name here, insert waves here, and then the Biosense Squalene Vitamin C Rose Oil. So my selection was the Robe. Now this is the Splendid Velour Robe. So happy I got this. I absolutely love it. This was one that I was going to choose. I love it. It's lightweight, and one of the things I love the most about it is that the sleeves are 3/4 length. So one of the things I don't like about robes is when they go all the way down, because when you wash your face, they get wet. So I love that it's 3/4 the length. I love the color of it. I love the fabric of it. I absolutely love everything about it. Now it says that it's like, it has a price tag on here that is $64. I don't know if I would pay $64 for this, but I would definitely pay half price, so $32. And the additional price for this would have been $16. So if you wanted to buy anything else from this selection, it was $16. I absolutely would have purchased this for $16, but I absolutely love this. This has been, I've gotten a couple robes from FabFitFun. This is by far my favorite. It is amazing. Now, when I did the spoiler video, I did say that this was one that I was probably going to be choosing a couple additional add-ons, and I did. So the first thing I did was, and again, these were $16. The first was the commodity milk. This is 1 fluid ounce. I don't know what the price is of this, but I know the 3 ounce, the 3.4 ounce is like $148, and then the 0.3 ounce is like $28. So I would say this is probably roughly about $75. Really like the way this smells. I had gotten the commodity gold in a previous box, so I think this smells great. I really like it. It's a very kind of like a unisex, maybe a little bit masculine scent, but I do really like it. It kind of reminds me of a Tom Ford type scent. So again, really great. And I bought one for me and I bought one for a gift. So someone will probably be getting it this Christmas season. The other thing I got was the Rebecca Minkoff Quilted Studded Crossbody. This again cost me $16, and again, love this. I don't have many like going out purses like this, so I thought this was very cute. I thought this was great. I have like big purses, so I thought this was, you know, for $16, you know, I could use it. So really cute, very happy that I did get this. You know, no regrets, again, for $16, totally worth it. And then the other thing I got was the Amber Sceats Stella crystal bag. So this was one that I was kind of iffy about because, let's be honest, I don't really go out any place fancy like this, and I also was concerned of how it was going to look in person because I was afraid this was going to look a little cheap. I will say it does not, and nor does it feel cheap. So it does have the chains inside. I have not pulled that out yet. It does have like the closure, but this feels very luxurious. It looks really pretty in person. So I don't know, you can kind of see, like, when you see something like this with the rhinestones, it's either going to look like, you know, cheap, kind of like Claire's type, or something more, you know, luxurious. This feels and it looks luxurious. So I was very happy and pleased how this was in person. And I actually do have a party that I'm going to in early December that I'm planning on bringing this to. So I actually have somewhere to go and wear this to. So I'm very excited about that as well. So that is, those are the 3 things that I got from Customization 1 that I paid additional for. Okay, next we're moving on to customization number 2, and here were my choices. And the first is the Ana Luisa Toda Mini Earrings Gold Tone, Susie Cake's Cake Stand, Olaplex number 9 Bond Protector Nourishing Hair Serum, Elemis Peptide for Eye Recovery Cream, the NARS Air Matte Lip Color in several different shades, the Coquetto Glass Candlestick Holder Set of 2, Citrine Atlas Cocktail Glass Set of 2, Mary Blackwell and Short Stories Gold Cheese Knives, the Black Electric toothbrush, or a mystery choice. So I chose the earrings. So I mentioned this, I said I was going to choose these. This was not a surprise. I absolutely chose them and love them. I think they're worth like $65 is the worth the value. I have to look, but I don't know if I would pay $65 for them. However, I have partnered, now full disclosure, I have partnered with Ana Luisa in the past. However, I've also purchased from them since doing that. I did a video and I have purchased from them since, and I might even be doing a, another sponsored video because I do really like their pieces. I like their necklaces. I like their earrings. I really like their earrings. And one of the things I like about this one specifically, these Huggies, is you don't feel them. Like I could work out in these. I could wear these to Disney and I don't feel them. They're pretty secure. I've worn some of their Huggies to Disney World and, I've never had an issue of them falling off or anything like that. So I really do like their pieces. So this was a no-brainer. And I didn't pick anything else. The NARS matte lipstick, I'm actually wearing a NARS matte lipstick right now. Not one of the shades that was offered. It's one that I have purchased I can't remember the shade, but it's really great. I just didn't need any additional ones. It's really great. And then I also have the black electric toothbrush, and it's really great. It's one that runs on battery. I have that. I have a bunch of refills, so I didn't need another one. That was not in the spoiler. That was a surprise, but I already have it. It was kind of like a throwback. Really great product, but at the end, I chose the earrings. Okay, next up is customization number 3. And again, all members got to choose for this one. The additional products, if you wanted to get one, were $12. And here were my choices. First up, we had the Coach Cable Knit Winter Headband, the We Leave-In Conditioner, Malin & Gates Peppermint Body Scrub, the Lemmy Matcha Energy B12 Gummies, the DP Hue Apple Cider Vinegar Exfoliating Scalp Detox, Grande Cosmetics Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum, the Lemmy Irish Sea Moss Beauty Liquid Drops, or the Beauty Bakery The Chosen Bun Eyeshadow Palette. So what I chose, again, exactly what I thought I was going to choose, and it is the Coach headband. So I mentioned this, that I do go ice skating. So this is the first time I'm putting it on. It still has a tag, obviously. I really like it. I like it. I think it's comfortable. I think for, if I'm going ice skating or just if I'm ever in cold weather, I live in Florida. It doesn't really happen very often. I think it's really cute. And I don't really go for color this much. So I really like it because it's something that I probably wouldn't have chosen or purchased on my own. So I do really like it. Happy. Obviously, it's just going to probably get, makeup stains. That's my only concern about it. But again, for $12, I'll definitely get some use out of it. I did choose some additional products though. So the first up is, I had mentioned the We Leave-In Conditioner. I'm not a big fan of it. The Malin & Gates Peppermint Body Scrub, I would have been interested if I just didn't have so many body scrubs already. I'm a huge fan of Malin & Gates, so I think that's probably amazing. I just didn't need it at the time. But I did pick up the Lemmy Matcha Energy B12 Gummies, and honestly, these are pretty good. For $12, I was like, let me try it out. And I think it was Stephanie Marie. She's a partner. So she had chosen, she released her video before I made my selection, and she got these and she said she really liked them. So I picked them up, and so far they're pretty good. Would I pay $30 for them, which I think is how much they're worth? Probably not. But they're pretty good. Now they do have a lot of sugar, so they're pretty sweet. They actually taste pretty good, but they do have a lot of sugar. So that's like the only surprise about it. But again, pretty, happy I picked that up. And then the other thing I picked up was this DP Hue Apple Cider Vinegar Exfoliating Scalp Detox. So this is like a pre-wash. Love a good scalp wash. So I picked this up. Love DP Hue. So for $12, anxious to try this. Okay, so moving on to customization number 4. This is the last one that if you are a seasonal subscriber, you get to choose. Annual subscribers get to choose all 6. So here were my actual choices. The This Works Deep Sleep Overnight Cleanser, the Slip Skinny Scrunchy Trio Ornament, the By Rosie Jane Dulce Travel Spray, Party Trick 1-year party planning membership, the Melissa Wood Health Yoga Block plus 1-month subscription, the Sewing Down South Cooking Apron in Perfectly Plaid, Tropicals Faded Under Eye Mask 6-pack, a mystery choice, or a Glam Squad $30 credit. So first of all, before I go in what I chose, the Glam Squad $30 credit and the Party Trick One Party membership, or 1 year party planning membership, were surprises. Those were complete surprises. They were not in the spoilers. So I actually almost picked the Glam Squad because I was like, oh, that's interesting. But then I looked on it and it serviced Miami. I live outside of Miami. I'm pretty close, but I lived outside of Miami. And when I plugged in my zip code, they didn't service my area. So I'm glad I looked at that because I almost actually chose that. So thought it was pretty interesting. It's a really interesting concept. However, it didn't really service my area. So I'm curious to see if anybody picked that up. Let me know. But what I chose was the by Rosie Jane Dulce like perfume. This is a travel spray. It's 1/4 of a fluid ounce. So, but one of the things I love is that it's a travel spray, not a roller ball. So first of all, it smells great. I've sprayed it earlier, so you can see, there we go. Smells really good. Now this one is definitely more feminine, and I just really like the way this one smells. Obviously you're not going to be able to smell it through the camera, but really, really nice. And this, I think it's worth like $28. So, you know, it's a travel spray, but again, I love that it's a spray and not a roller ball. And I bought additional ones for Christmas gifts because I thought it was great. It had really good, they sell it at Sephora. It had really good reviews at Sephora. So the additional pricing was $12 for this grouping for customization number 4. So it was $12. So I thought for $12, I did pick up a couple extra, and then this one is going to be for myself, and I really like it. And then the other product that I did purchase was the slip ornaments. So this is like the little scrunchies. These are silk. And honestly, these were not even on my radar until I watched Stephanie Marie's video. And I don't usually watch the videos, but because her video came out before I made my choices, I went ahead and watched it, and she raved about these. She says that she purchases them all the time. She loves these scrunchies. So I picked up one. So I'm not really thrilled with the colors because they're pink and coral, and it's just not my thing. I would have liked more neutral colors, but I use scrunchies all the time, put my hair back, especially silk. So I definitely picked this up. So I did this as an add-on, and yeah, I'm anxious to, and I think it's really cute. It's a really cute, you know, if I weren't going to keep them, it's a really cute Christmas gift, but I'm probably keeping these for myself. Okay, so moving on to customization number 5. This is the first customization that you only get to choose if you are an annual subscriber, which also means you only get to add on if you are an annual subscriber. The add-ons for this one, though, are only $8. This is actually the cheapest add-on category. And I did do some add-ons, so I'll tell you about that in a second. But here were my final choices. First, we had the Haps Candle Wick Trimmer in gold, the Natura Brazil Castana Nourishing Hand Cream, the Playground Date Night Personal Lubricant, the Playground Love Sesh Personal Lubricant, Aerosol's Faux Fur Earmuffs, Aceology Probiotic Restoring Biodegradable Mask 4-pack, the Water Drop Best Sellers Micro Drink Discovery Set, insert name here, 444 Hairpin Pack, a mystery choice, or the Bobble Bar Build Your Own Bracelet Kit. So I picked exactly what I thought I was going to pick, and it is this Water Drop Discovery Set. I have not used them. Obviously, you can tell they are still in the package, but I'm always looking to drink more water. I drink a lot of sparkling water because I just don't like plain water, but you can just drop these in like a regular water bottle, and it's supposed to make your water taste good. So had really good reviews, anxious to try them, and I guess you get to try like, you know, a bunch, so anxious to try that. Now I did, like I said, I did pick some add-ons, and I did the Bobble Bar Build Your Own Bracelet Set. So here is the kit. This was $8. I bought 4 of them. Now I will tell you, you can kind of see here, This is more for little kids. Like if this was for me, I would have been extremely disappointed. However, I have a 7-year-old and who's almost 8, and we go to a lot of birthday parties, and we go to a lot of birthday parties for little girls, and I don't have a little girl. I don't know what like little girls want, but I thought, you know what, this is something that I could give as a nice little gift. It's a little build your own bracelet set, and I think a little girl would like this. Now, you know, if I gave this to one of my friends, I think they would be severely disappointed. But I mean, I think for $8, it's a cute little gift, but again, for a little girl. So that is the reason why I picked this up. I like it for what it is, for what I purchased it for. But again, I don't necessarily recommend it for someone who's over the age of 12. And now we're at customization and number 6. This is the final customization. And again, only annual subscribers get to choose in addition to adding on. The additional add-ons were $11 for this category. So here were my choices. First, you had the 111 Skin Celestial Black Diamond Brightening Essence, the Sassy Wolf Leash and Potty Pal Combo, Versed Skin Press Restart Gentle Retinol Serum, London Town Ink Frosted Berries Nail Lacquer Duo, Caraway Pot Holder Round Set of 2, the Marilyn Skeef Double Layered Necklace, Hanky Panky Wash and Wear Bags, a mystery choice, the Fakai Technician Color Conditioner Extended Color Vibrance, the Honest Beauty Extreme Length Mascara and Lash Primer. And then one thing that was already sold out by the time I got in was the Fakai Technician Color Shampoo Extended Colored Vibrance. So I chose the necklace. You can see here is the double layered necklace. Just absolutely love it. It is like a single layer, but then it has kind of like this extension here. So he has the 2 layers. I love it. I think it's very simple. It's exactly what I like in a necklace. So very, very pleased that I got this. I did purchase an additional one to give as a gift. I don't know who's going to get it, but someone will be getting it, and very, very pleased to get that. Now, this was the category that I mentioned that I went back in a couple of days later just to see what was sold out, what wasn't sold out. And this was a category that there was another product in there that wasn't in there when I first went in. So I have heard about that, but I never really done that before. And the other product that was added was and I picked it up as an add-on, was the Fakai Super Strength Protein Power Bond Mist. And this is it. So I picked it up for $11. This is kind of like something that you use after you shampoo. You put it in and it's supposed to help like strengthen your hair. So this was something that really wasn't on my radar. Went in and it showed up. It was just there. And the shampoo and the conditioner were both sold out. I guess they added this in. And I just was like, you know what, I'm going to pick it up for $11. It had really great reviews. Don't know, I think it's like $30 normally, but I picked it up. So I haven't used it yet, but this was kind of one of the surprising things that were in. So if you are a member and you go in, maybe go in like a couple times after you've made your selections to see, because sometimes they add little extra choices that you didn't know were going to be there. Okay, so there were all my choices and my selections for the Winter 2023 FabFitFun box. And honestly, I did a lot of Christmas shopping in this box, and I think the box was really good. Not my favorite. There was one box that I remembered that I just was like, I loved everything, but I thought this was a very solid box, definitely up there. There was I think it was like the 5th category with the bobble bar and the water drops. I think that was kind of the one, but I did end up getting the extra ones, but I got those more for gifts. But, you know, the robe is a favorite. I love that I was able to pick up 2 pieces of jewelry in this one. Definitely something for me. This was probably one of my favorite boxes. And then plus the fact that I was able to pick up stuff that I can do for gifts. You know, the little perfume, the travel spray is definitely, my son's teacher is definitely getting one of those for Christmas. And then I got like some gifts for, you know, I have for gifts for when we have to go to a birthday party for one of his classmates. They're going to get like a build your own bracelet. Hopefully they like that. But I thought it was a really good box. So I am a huge fan of FabFitFun. I've talked about this before. I do have some sample boxes to give. So if you are a starter box, if you've never tried FabFitFun and you'd like to try one, you do have to pay for the shipping. Just contact me. You can contact me through my website or through Instagram. You will need to give me your full name and your email. And then I can send it to you through FabFitFun. They'll send it to you and you have to give them your credit card because it explains it, but you have to pay for the shipping. But it's all done through them. It's not something done through me. But I have, they give me 5 each season. Usually I offer them to people, and usually I do have people contact me and I give them to them. I get nothing in return. Even if you were to sign up, I get nothing in return. So it's just, I have them to give away. So if you want one, you can have one. So, but I, again, huge fan of FabFitFun. It's really the only subscription box that I do and that I've continued to do because you get to choose, and it really, really makes a difference if you are an annual subscriber, because if you're an annual subscriber, you get to choose and then you get add-ons, and it really makes a difference. And then if you kind of see the spoilers and there are things that you don't want, you can skip a month or you can skip the season, which is great. Like you can say, you know what, I'm just going to skip this season, which is also a really great option. I have yet to skip, but I'm a huge fan. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.